Ready? Who's that baby? See, this is my 3-month update. I am 3 months old. 3 months old. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am taking the time right now to sit down and do a 3-month update for Mr. Kyler. I'm so mad at myself because I wanted to do a 1-month update. Never got around to doing that. And then I wanted to do a 2-month update and I never got around to doing that either. So here we are. Kyler is 3 months old and I'm going to give you guys just a little update. I did not prepare this. I did not write down notes or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about his milestones, where he's at, how we're doing, how I'm doing, how the kids are doing, and yeah, just basically kind of gonna go off the top of my head of what I can think of as I go along. But yeah, so he is 3 months old and he is a pudgy little thing. Say I'm so pudgy. He actually has an appointment in 2 weeks for his in 3 weeks for his 4-month appointment, so I'm not really sure what he weighs right now. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably like 11 or 12 pounds. But yeah, he is a pudgy little one. This outfit that he is wearing is a 6-month outfit and it fits him really good. He just started wearing a 6-month clothing as in the last week or so, and he probably could have started wearing them a little bit sooner, but I've just been like not wanting to get out my 6-month stuff, and I'm like, you will fit in this 3-month stuff. So it's been tight on him. So I finally was like, all right, here's 3 months, like this is what it fits. So this is 6 months, this is how it fits him. I actually have a picture of Asher in this exact outfit when he was 8 months old. So he's definitely a lot bigger than his brother at this point in time. But yeah, he is my chunky monkey and I say it all the time, but I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. He you're smiling, you can smile at yourself. But he's got his hair still sticks straight up, and he just had a bath yesterday. So normally when I give him a bath, his hair sticks straight up like this, and then after a couple days it falls down like so, as it's starting to up here. But like his back spot, like I know a lot of kids lose hair in the back because, you know, they can't hold their heads up or anything, but he doesn't really have, like, his hair just, that might just be like a little bit of a balding right there, but like for the most part, like the back of his head, he has not really lost a lot of hair like most babies do. I know Asher did. He had like a huge bald spot back there, and so did Aubrey, but Kyler not so much. As of last month, between 2 and 3, he's been starting to get really good with head control. I was actually kind of worried for a little bit because I felt like he was always like holding his head down like this, and I would like hold him up. Like, he loves to be held like this. He loves to be out like this and seeing what's going on. So I was getting kind of nervous because I was like, his head was always kind of like hanging forward. And so I was like, oh no, like he's, you know, we need to really start working on tummy time and things like that. But as of like the last week or so, it just kind of clicked, and he's just kind of like, you know, able to hold his head up and so on. But he's such a nosy little baby. He loves to be held this way. So anytime anyone tries to hold him, they always want to like hold him like this, or they want to like hold him like this, and he's not a big fan of that. I mean, he'll look around, but he wants to be facing outward and he wants to see what's going on because he's super nosy, huh? He nosy little typical baby, huh? He spits up like crazy. If you guys have watched my videos, you know how often he spits up. I mean, like crazy. I've caught it on my camera so many times with me just walking around and him spitting up. He still spits up a lot. I actually changed him this morning, and within seconds he spit up all over his onesie, and I had to change him completely again. In the middle of the night, he spits up like crazy. I wake up to hearing him spit up, and I have to, like, you know, switch him to the other side or just switch out the sheets because he gets it drenched. So yeah, and it's normally like a few minutes after he feeds, or like it'll take like 20 minutes, half hour. But yeah, he spits up like crazy still. I want to say, like, it's not as bad as Aubrey. Aubrey spit up so much that it would like splatter on the ground constantly, but it's a lot. It's a lot for him, huh? But what else? He is really putting a lot of weight on his legs. Like, he'll be sitting on my lap and he just will push his legs straight up to kind of stand. Like, he's putting his weight on his legs right now, and I'm holding his hand, but he loves to try and stand already. So we are not rolling over. I've put him on his belly and he has been propped up and he has kind of rolling over that way, but to me I don't count that because I feel like he was like in a position where it just kind of like fell over, so I really don't count that. But yeah, so no back to belly. He is definitely like, if I put him on his back, he's like there, like you look at him and you're like, oh my goodness, he's so close to rolling over, but he has not yet rolled over. He coos and talks like crazy. If you get him in a good mood and you start talking to him, he will just talk back to you and just coo and coo and coo and smile and talk for like 10, 15, 20 minutes straight. It is the most cute thing ever, huh? You want to show them? Do you want to talk? Say hi. Go say hi. Say hi. Say, I'm such a happy baby. I'm always smiling. Anytime anyone comes up to him, he will always smile at them usually, unless he's in a little grumpy mood or he's tired or hungry, huh? But he will always smile at people, huh? You always smile. Yes, you do. Kyler has developed really, really bad cradle cap in the past, like, probably in the past like 2 weeks, and I mean really bad. If I could only zoom in and show you guys what it looks like, it is really bad. I mean, I need to, both of my kids had that. Previous, Asher and Aubrey had it, and I had to use special shampoo for that, and because I tried using the olive oil or the baby oil and brushing it out and things like that, and it didn't really work. And I know a lot of people like to pick at this stuff, but it grosses me out. Like, I don't, like, it's not like, ew, I don't want to touch it. Like, I will like touch it, but like it grosses me out that I feel like I'm hurting him, or like just like the sound of pilling. I feel like I'm pilling his, I don't know, it just makes me weary to do that. So yeah, I'm just like gonna have to get something for it because it's just really, really bad. Like, and it's all in this section right here. So yeah, we got the cradle cap. We didn't think we were gonna get it, but we got cradle cap, huh? See, we have cradle cap. So yeah, Kyler is also in a size 3 diaper. We switched him about a week ago, so in between 2 and 3 months. We put him on size 3 diapers and they fit him pretty good. He is eating. We're still breastfeeding. He doesn't really like taking the bottle. And when he does take the bottle, he needs to be sitting in like a carrier. He can't be like held by someone because he will not take the bottle. So we have to put him like in a bouncy chair or something like that. If my mom has, you know, if we need to feed him, with Justin's dad being in the hospital, my mom had to feed him with the bottle, and she found that putting him in his bouncy chair is the only way that he will take his bottle. And it's the Dr. Brown's bottle too. Any of the other bottles he has not been a big fan of. Oh, see, this is him spitting up. This is just like a typical day. We usually have to have bibs on him because he spits up a lot. But what else was I saying? Yeah, so he and I mean, he still does fit in some 3 month clothing, but I feel like it's definitely getting tight on him. I'm trying to think what else. What else do you do? Do you do anything else? He just started playing with like toys, grabbing things. He notices them. If you put like the little toys in front of him, he'll look at them and he'll grab them. If his binky falls down, he will push that up into his mouth and put it back in his mouth. I'm doing good. I started my diet, and then that lasted for a week, and I'm not on my diet anymore. But I still stand on the scale every day to see if maybe I lost weight. So yeah, mommy needs to get back on that. I started a diet January 2nd, and it was going really good. It was like a week, and I like had lost some weight and things like that, but I need to get back on that. I instantly, like, this is the same thing with Aubrey and Asher. As soon as I had him, within the weeks following, I lost around 20 pounds. And then I kind of just stop right there, and then I just don't lose any more weight unless I really put some effort into it. So I need to get better with that. Whenever I was dieting, I lost about 5 pounds within 2 weeks, I want to say, which was good. I was excited about that, but I think it was like water weight and things like that. So, but I'm doing so good. It is definitely an adjustment going from 2 kids to 3 kids. I can honestly say, everyone has told me, you know, 3 is definitely the hardest, but it's not as hard as I expected it to be. I have a lot of help from Aubrey. She is an amazing, amazing big sister. Kyler is such a good baby. You know, if I get in the shower in the morning, I put him in his chair and I jump in the shower, and if he starts to cry, she will come running over, or even Asher, he will come running over and entertain him, and they love to put the binky in his mouth. He does take a binky, and he is taking like the newborn binky, which I just started switching him to a Nook. I think it's called NUK, and he's been starting to take that as well. So I'm gonna try and switch him over to that binky as well. But yeah, he takes the binky and sleeping through the night. Let's see here, he goes to bed or between like 8:30 and 9, and he will usually sleep until 4 a.m. and then I'll feed him, and then he wakes up again around 7 a.m. usually, like when Justin leaves for work, he wakes up because he can hear him, and then he will sleep in. Like sometimes, like this morning, we all slept in until around like 9:30, and he was still sleeping. Like he was the last one to get up, so he definitely sleeps in, which is nice. But yeah, so you're doing really good with sleeping. I love it. What else can we tell them about you? I know there's probably so many things I want to tell them. There's so many. He loves his baths. When he gets his baths, he absolutely loves them. He kicks his little feet. He loves getting baths. You and you love mommy kissing. See, we have like gotten so close to like letting out like a big giggle, but he hasn't like let out like the, you know, that big belly giggle yet. But he's so close to letting out a big giggle, huh? Because you just laugh at things, because mommy's just so funny. Because I'm constantly kissing him like crazy, because I just can't help it. These little cheeks are just so kissable. Just so kissable. Yeah. Huh? What do you think? What do you think? But yeah, every time Aubrey or Asher comes over to him, he just lights up and watches them and smiles at them and follows them across the room wherever they go. They can always put a smile on his face, which I absolutely love. He will watch cartoons. Like they have their things that they like to watch, and I'll put them on for them, and I'll come in the room and I'll find him, you know, sitting there watching them. He's really good with like letting him, like I'll lay him down on the floor in his little play mat and I'll try and get things done, and he'll like let little fusses out, but then he does eventually just like either entertain himself and then fall asleep, which is really nice. I felt like whenever with Aubrey, I felt like once she let those little cries out, I was running over to her and picking her up and carrying her, thinking like she doesn't want to be held, she doesn't want to be put down, I gotta hold her. And I realized that that's not the case, and he has proven that, because he you know, will eventually, you know, fall asleep, or he plays and entertains himself. He does not need carried all the time. At the beginning I kind of felt like he did, but he seems to be doing really good, so that is a good plus. But I don't think there's really much more to say about him. We're going to Disney in 3 weeks. This will be his first time at Disney World. I have the carrier that I got from Soli Baby that I'm going to be using. I have been using that quite often just to kind of get him used to it for the trip, so I can just kind of put him in that. He does really good in the car. He like as soon as he's in his car seat, like he loves it in there. He just calms down and he will sit in there, and as soon as the car starts moving, he falls asleep usually. He's such a good baby. We've gone out shopping with him, gone out to eat with him, and he's been awake for the whole time, and just as long as he sees somebody and he's watching you, he will just like be infatuated with you and just stare at you, and he will be so content. Such a good baby. Like I am so lucky with you, huh? Say we're so lucky to have a good baby. Say oh, boop. You see yourself? There you are. Oh my goodness, there he is, huh? There he is, huh? But yeah, I'm gonna try and do updates every month, so I'm going to try and do his 4-month update and so on, and keep you guys updated. But that is everything that I can really think of right now for him. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And next video we'll be talking about food, because I'm going to be starting him on solids. We're going to be doing like oatmeal, and I'm going to get like apple and pears and things like that. I'm not sure how we're doing it, but we'll figure it out. So thank you guys again, and we'll see you in our next video. Say bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say brrr. Bye-bye.